From News Channel 15, you're watching News Channel 15 Tonight with Kyle Peach. This is News Channel 15 Tonight.
Hi, good evening and welcome into News Channel 15. I'm Eli Grimes. Let's take a look at tonight's news. WFIW says the Fairfield Rural Fire Department responded to a report of a Wayne County farmer's hay baler on fire on Tuesday afternoon. The location was at 1134 County Road 1500 North, just west of Jeff. The farmer, not immediately identified, was able to save his tractor by disconnecting it from the baler before firefighters arrived. About an acre of hay also burned in that blaze. Thankfully, no one was injured. Moving on to area arrest reports on Wednesday, WSJD says at approximately 5 p.m., Trooper Caleb Cannon was requested to investigate a suspicious subject and vehicle near a residence in Corey, Indiana, but the subject had left the area before Trooper Cannon had arrived. A short time later, he observed a vehicle matching that description from the original call traveling eastbound on County Road 300 South. Trooper Cannon observed that vehicle travel left of center and stopped in the middle of the roadway. He attempted to conduct a traffic stop, but the driver disregarded the emergency lights and continued traveling away from Cannon, instigating a low-speed pursuit that headed southbound on County Road 300 towards State Road 59. Upon reaching State Road 59, the Clay County Sheriff's Department had successfully deployed stop sticks, which flattened multiple tires on the pursued vehicle, but the subject continued traveling onto Road 59. Trooper Cannon then performed a precision immobilization technique maneuver, or PIT, causing the subject's vehicle to travel into a cornfield, striking Trooper Cannon's patrol vehicle, and then coming to a stop. Multiple troopers gave loud verbal commands to exit the vehicle, but the subject refused to exit and began to disrobe. After an hour-long standoff, troopers used extrication tactics to remove the subject from the vehicle, taking the subject into custody without incident. The subject was then identified as Aaron Kraut, age 35, of Brazil, Indiana. Kraut was transported to a local hospital in Terre Haute due to indicators that he was under the influence of a controlled substance. While at the hospital, Kraut had a medical episode and was later pronounced deceased by medical staff. Family has been notified. An autopsy has been scheduled for tomorrow at Terre Haute Regional Hospital. The cause of death will be determined by Vigo County Coroner Travis Norris. Of the assisting agencies involved, troopers of the Putnamville State Police Post, Clay County Sheriff's Department, Hoosiers Towing, and the Vigo County Coroner's Office. Moving on to wanted reports in our region, WMCL reports 33-year-old Nicholas A. Minkowski is wanted out of Franklin County for arson. He was last known to be living in the Mulkeytown area. 35-year-old Jeremy R. Thiel is wanted out of Franklin County for battery. He was last known to be living in the Benton area. And 29-year-old Nicole M. Boyd is wanted out of Franklin County for possession of meth. She was last known to be living in the Benton area. If you see any of these subjects, please do not approach them as they could be considered armed and or dangerous. Contact your local law enforcement agency or the Franklin County Sheriff's Office at 618-438-4841. You may also submit a tip on the Franklin County Sheriff's Office Submit a Tip section on their mobile app. Moving on to area city council news, during the regular open session of the Wayne City Village Board on Monday, trustees discussed the possible demolition of the Shell Food Mart building as they await EPA approval to clear contaminated dirt from that property. The approval from the EPA could take as long as 120 days. At last month's meeting, CWM Company senior geologist Rob Stanley said the Village of Wayne City would have no out-of-pocket expenses to clean up the station's grounds. However, the building itself is a separate decision because it may include asbestos abatement. A board member also brought a complaint from village resident Troy Seidel that the local burn pile was illegal and filling his nearby business with smoke. Municipal workers stated they were being mindful of the burns, although other villagers may be setting the pile ablaze, unaware of the concerns for Seidel's business. The workers stated that it is not illegal to do so. Mayor Rocky Hedden also made a new appointment for police chief of Wayne City. After trustees returned from executive session, the mayor appointed Jefferson County resident Jason Settle, a decision that received unanimous board support. If Settle officially accepts that position, the new chief will work part-time for the village, and another officer may be hired to the department later to increase law enforcement coverage of the Wayne City region. Settle lives in Blueford and currently is employed as a part-time sheriff's deputy for Jefferson County. Settle is also a lieutenant with the Mount Vernon Fire Department. According to board members, Settle would step down from his position with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department to work for the village, but intends to continue working with the Mount Vernon Fire Department. The village has not had a law enforcement presence outside of Wayne County deputies since September of last year, when former police chief Anson Fenton resigned. Fenton pled guilty on April 1st in an East St. Louis federal court to misapplication of property and transportation of stolen property across state lines. A sentencing hearing for Fenton is set for July 1st and may see him receive up to $250,000 in fines and up to 10 years in prison per count. WSJD reports Wabash County commissioners on Monday made appointments to various boards, and while the votes were mostly unanimous, there was one appointment that was not. Dr. Bryce Miller and Teresa Marcotte were nominated to be reappointed to 3-year terms on the Board of Health. Miller's nomination was approved by all 3 commissioners, but Marcotte was not, as board chairman Rob Dean voted no against her reappointment. Dean has been at odds with the health board over a variety of issues in the last few years. Other appointments Monday included Colleen White to a 3-year term on the 377 board for care and treatment of the developmentally disabled, Ernest Majors to a 3-year term on the Halleck Cemetery board, and Roxana Sable was reappointed to a 5-year term on the museum board. The Wabash County Commissioners have also approved moving forward with applying for an energy transition community grant administered through the state of Illinois. Jeff Vaughn of the Greater Wabash Regional Planning Commissioner was at Monday's county board meeting to explain the grant to assist communities who face losing a coal mine or power plant. Vaughn said other entities can attach themselves to the Wabash County application to perhaps receive funding. Vaughn seemed confident Wabash County would at least receive the minimum grant of some $50,000, which can be used for most anything the county chooses, but he said the grant could end up being much more. Vaughn will be working with County Treasurer Angela Brewster to put the necessary reports together to submit the grant application before the June 30th deadline. If approved, Wabash County would have the chance to receive the grant for up to 6 years in a row. That does it for our news. Stick around. I've got your weather forecast coming up next, and then a look at MLB scores in sports. Stay with us.
Life doesn't slow down for busy families. From early practices to late night games, every moment matters. That's why First National Bank offers online tools to fit into your schedule no matter how hectic it gets. From mobile banking to quick check deposits, First National Bank makes it easy to keep up with life and stay on top of your finances. No matter the schedule, First National Bank keeps you in the game.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
At Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center, we believe that sometimes a helping hand is all it takes for seniors to get their lives back on track. Our dedicated team of healthcare professionals are here to offer guidance and support, helping navigate the unique health and lifestyle concerns faced by seniors. Whether dealing with feelings of anxiety, loneliness, or unresolved grief, struggling with changes in mood or concentration, or coping with health-related challenges, we're here for you. Call Wabash General Hospital Senior Enrichment Center at 618-263-9116.
Hi, my name is Rylan Robb. I am from Albion, Illinois, and I am a radio TV major here at Wabash Valley College. From broadcasting all sorts of sports games to producing my own TV show and radio show, the hands-on experience is as much as you want to do with it. In terms of the program itself, I think it's really special. It's really like almost a little family in a way, and it's really been really nice being able to experience the things I have with people that genuinely appreciate it with me.
Hi, welcome back. Let's take a look at your forecast as we put our radar in motion. We did see a lot of rain move through our region this morning into tonight, and that will remain the story. As you can see, those showers moved through our region earlier this afternoon. Let's move into our almanac for today. We saw a high of 80 degrees, the low at 66, just at 0.4 of an inch of rain. That is sure to increase throughout this evening into tomorrow morning. Your normal and records are there on the screen. As we move forward into our forecast map, let's put that in motion as well. You can see that these showers will continue through tomorrow afternoon into the late evening hours, scattered in nature through Saturday morning before another system comes through, developing through the early afternoon hours into the evening on Saturday. Most of our northern counties will see the best chance for rain throughout Sunday morning as well, before that dissipates into Sunday, and clear conditions expected throughout the next work week. Let's move forward into the lows on Saturday morning, ranging from 65 to 66 degrees. As you can see, 66 there in Mount Carmel. And the highs on Saturday are going to be in the 80 to 81 range. The low spot there in Newton at 79 degrees. Lows on Sunday morning, 65, ranging from 63 to 66 in most places. And your highs on Sunday will be topping out at about 83 degrees. As we move forward into your extended forecast, again, these shower and thunderstorm chances will continue from Saturday, the best chance on Saturday, but we can't rule out some stray showers on Monday. But it's looking like a pretty good week next week weather-wise. The high on Sunday will be 83. That's the hot spot for the week. The low spot, 58 there on Tuesday night. But again, Monday, actually beginning around Tuesday, those sunny conditions will be expected throughout the rest of the work week, starting on Tuesday. That's your forecast. Sports is up next.
Get employee pricing at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2024 Bronco up to $7,930 off, and get a new 2024 F-150 up to $9,136 off. See them all at SteveFaulknerAutomotive.com. Get employee pricing now at Steve Faulkner Automotive. Get a 2025 Ram 1500 with payments as low as $456 a month, or a 2024 Dodge Hornet for only $278 a month. Come in and get yours today.
Have your weather radio, have a flashlight with batteries in it, make sure your cell phone's charged, know where you're going to go when bad weather hits. Go to the lowest interior room in your house and wait the storm out. After the storm, if your power's out or if there's any kind of dangerous situation or anything like that, call Mount Carmel Public Utility Company. As you go outside to survey the damage a little bit, just make sure to stay away from down power lines.
Illinois lawmakers are back in Springfield to finalize a new budget for the coming fiscal year as the General Assembly winds down its spring session. Join Illinois lawmakers and the Capital News Illinois team of veteran State House reporters with weekly on-the-scene coverage through adjournment at the end of May. Illinois lawmakers, now a public service of Capital News Illinois.
Welcome back. Let's talk sports. MLB scores from yesterday. The St. Louis Cardinals played a doubleheader against the Kansas City Royals and split those games, winning 6-5 and losing 5-7. The Chicago Cubs took down the Nationals 7-1. Meanwhile, the Pittsburgh Pirates fell to the Houston Astros by a score of 8-2. The Brewers and Reds had the day off. That does it for sports and our newscast tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. For everyone here at News Channel 15, I'm Eli Grimes. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night.
As soon as I came here, I started looking at the programs that they have, and the most that I like, it was early childhood education, and then after I see the classes and everything, that's the one that I picked. I would like to be a teacher in the future. I like it so much because I had the experience to work at Small World with the kids, and each day I learn, and I learn from the kids, and like with my teachers, like they teach me all the stuff that I need to do to be a better teacher. And classes is amazing, so I would just recommend everyone to come here to Wabash Valley College.
I'm Mason Gross. I am a marketing business management major at Wabash Valley College. You'll learn a lot about the business industry as a whole, and that really helps you to explore your options as far as to what's out there. So I'm doing my internship at Summer Real Estate in Salem, Illinois. Right now I'm working on getting my license. I am hanging around the office, going to showings, and doing everything I can as a non-licensee to get myself ready for when I graduate and take that step as an agent.
My name is Alexis Johnson. I'm from Brookston, Indiana, and I'm in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program at Wabash Valley College. Some of the hands-on activities we have in the Physical Therapy Assistant Program is we work on each other, getting that practice in the school setting, and then we also go to clinicals. We go out and work on actual patients with actual employees and just getting hands-on with your patients. After graduating, I plan on going back to my community, working in a hospital setting, maybe a nursing home, and just helping those people around me.